Alright guys, what is up? This is your girl, Bofina1, bringing you guys another YouTube video. And today I want to talk to you guys tips for YouTubers, do's and don'ts, what you should and should not do, when starting out or just in YouTube in general. So let's start off on a positive note, right? So let's go with the do's. So the first thing is when you first start off on YouTube and you're first creating your channel, make sure that you know what you want to do on YouTube and like kind of what is your purpose. What do you see yourself really doing? What are the type of videos that you really want to do? Because so many people get on YouTube because they see somebody else's success, they see what someone else has done, and they're like, whoa, this is so cool, I want to be just like them, like this on-person celebrity with that, but they really don't have an idea of what they really want to do. So you don't want to just start your YouTube channel and then it's just blank. You have no idea of what videos you want to do. You kind of want to plan that stuff out before you kind of jump into something like this that's so big. Second is, once you know what you want to do, you want to get the equipment that is necessary in order to, be successful and progress and actually have people to come and watch your videos. For instance, if you're gaming like me, you need to have equipment like a computer. You need an Elgato to capture your game. You need a microphone in order to be able to record and talk. You need, camera. You need to have, editing software, stuff like that, so you can do different edits, different clips, stuff like that. You don't want to be unprepared. And now, with the way that quality and stuff is going up, you want your equipment to be as high as possible. And I get that, that not everyone's able or is as fortunate to buy things that are super high price, that are super good quality, because I know for me, it took me a long time to get up there, but it is possible if you're willing to work and save up. It is possible. You just have to be motivated and have determination to know that, yes, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do better. I'm going to try to improve my stuff. I'm going to, get better. Number 3 is consistency. Consistency. So many people on YouTube, they start out, they make a channel, they put out maybe, 5 videos max. And then they're like, man, I'm bored with this. I don't want to do this. And then they stop doing YouTube. And they just like fly off the map. You never hear about these people ever again. You never see another video from them ever again. And then eventually, if you kind of gained a follow base, you'll start to lose it, because at that point, people start to feel, well, this person's not really putting up videos. They seem like they're kind of done with YouTube, so I'm going to go unsubscribe and subscribe to someone who's actually, more into doing videos. And you don't just have to put out a video a day. I mean, I did that. I was putting out a video every single day, and that kind of began to kind of like wear me down and kind of, burn me out. You don't want to do stuff like that that is going to, necessarily burn you out but you want to have a consistent schedule. So for me, my consistent schedule is like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that's 3 videos a week on different topics. And most people that are subscribed to me, they know, okay, Bofina's getting ready to, record 3 videos a week. She's gonna record a video on Monday, she'll have a video on Monday, she'll have a video on Wednesday, and then she'll have a video out on Friday. Now let's move on to number 4. Number 4, I would say, is networking. And networking, I feel like, is almost a necessity, especially the way, YouTube has become overly saturated, and, there's so many people constantly putting out videos daily, and it's just like, it's become this massive, it's so much going on, right? So if you're a smaller YouTuber, no one's really going to scroll all the way down to page 23 to go view, watch your videos. And I know that sounds pretty harsh, but it's just the truth. People usually watch the videos on the first page, sometimes second page, and if they're really interested in, maybe helping out a smaller YouTuber, they'll go to the 3rd page. But other than that, they're going to go look for all their videos on between the 1st and 2nd page. They're not going to keep scrolling. So networking, in a sense, is, maybe promoting yourself on Twitter, promoting yourself on, like Twitch by streaming and whatnot, and telling people, hey, I have a YouTube channel, letting people know. And on Twitter, like me, I'm in a group, so having a group of people that, is kind of like a support system, that you can be like, hey guys, check out my channel, give me feedback, that type of thing. People that are smaller YouTubers like yourself, and that I feel like are more willing to help, because in all reality, this is not for every single bigger YouTuber, but a lot of the time when people get up to a certain status, and this is sad to say, this is not to say that every YouTuber is like this, but a lot of the bigger YouTubers, they don't really care that much about YouTubers. And I know it sounds really harsh, like, oh, well, they know, they were like us too. But once you get to a certain status and you become, I feel like, established, and you don't have to grind and bust your butt like smaller YouTubers have to do, you start to care less and less about, the little guys. A lot of them become greedy. They just want to make videos. A lot of them don't even want to do collaborations with smaller YouTubers because they're afraid to give up their part of their audience to someone else. They want, you know, everybody coming to them, more money. Anything that has to do with money, people bring it, kind of turn into more being greedy. They'll become more greedy with things. So networking is a huge thing to really try to get yourself out there. You need to be on different social media websites. Twitter, I think, is the best one in terms of doing YouTube, but you have to get yourself out there. You have to promote yourself, because just putting out videos and hoping and praying that, you know, someone's going to come watch you, I wouldn't say it's not impossible, but I would definitely say that your chances of it are going to be a lot slim, and it's going to be a lot harder to really try to promote. Another do is to interact with people in the comment section. And I know a lot of people, especially bigger YouTubers, they always say, you know, well, it's so many of you guys commenting, I can't get to everybody, I can't get to everybody. And yes, that is true, that as you do become bigger, you know, you'll get more comments. And you're not going to be able to sit there and comment necessarily, you know, let's say 2,000 or plus comments. It's impossible. But try to get to as many as you can, because you don't want people to feel like, well, okay, well, this person makes videos and this is their full-time job, but they never seem like they have time to ever comment to anybody's comments. You may not necessarily comment back to theirs, but you know, people want to feel, they want to get that interaction. They want to get that, you know, okay, this YouTuber is interacting with their audience, and it's not just me watching them on a screen. I never get a chance to see them. I never get a chance to, you know, even just say hey to them. You know, people like the interaction. They want to know that you're a real person, and if you can't show that, then eventually people will just unsubscribe to you and probably subscribe to someone else who is maybe more interactive within the comment section. So now that we have all the do's done, let's go to the don'ts, the things that you should not do on YouTube. So the first thing is, which I know is probably very cliche because a lot of people have said this, but it's the truth. Do not go on YouTube thinking you will make a lot of money, because it's going to take a while before you get there. I mean, and before you can get really good sponsors and you know, become partnered with some network, you know, just do YouTube for fun. Think of it as a hobby and something that you just do, you know, for your spare time, because maybe you enjoy making videos, maybe you enjoy showing people a moment of time in your life that you can go back and constantly watch. I mean, whatever the reason is, just stick with that and don't try to look at it as a money thing. I mean, if it turns into that, great, but just look at YouTube as something that's just a hobby. It's just for fun, and that's what it should be, and that's what it should stay, is just for fun. Number two is, don't start with crappy quality equipment. And I know I kind of mentioned this in the do, like, you know, make sure you have good equipment. And I know for some of you, it's probably kind of hard, you know, in terms of with money, but now with the way that everything is moving, everything is in HD. So people are expecting your quality to be in at least at the minimum 720p, if not really 1080p, 60 frames per second. People are expecting quality videos to be like on TV, you know, how everything is HD, it's so crisp, it's so clean, it feels like you're almost there. People want that. So, you know, I understand that it takes a while to really kind of boost yourself up and really try to get there in terms of quality and all that stuff, but you gotta do it. I know it sounds bad, it sucks, but it's something that you gotta do, because people are no longer watching people's videos that are like in 240p, 360p. People want to see crisp, clear, you know, content. That's just how it is. I know it sucks, but you know, you got to find a way to render your stuff to maybe make it look a little better, or save up money for a better camera or something. You got to do it, guys. That's just how it is. Number three is, do not spam your links in other people's comment section. Oh my God, this has happened to me so many times. It doesn't usually come up because YouTube recognizes it as spam and you have to accept it. But it's just the fact of, okay, it's like some people say something like this. Yeah, man, great video. Enjoyed it. By the way, check out my YouTube channel and like some of my videos here at this link. Don't self-promote on someone else's video, because this is how I look at it and a lot of other YouTubers look at it. You spent so much time trying to create this video and put effort into it and really think about it. You don't want, and your viewers are coming to your video saying, yeah, I like your video. You know, you're kind of like this person that, you know, you're like, hey, I like your video, but by the way, come check out my stuff. You know, it's like, if you want somebody to come check out your video, you should maybe, you know, message that person on YouTube or DM them on Twitter. Don't just openly put your links in other people's videos. It just looks like you're thirsty. It's very tacky. It's not a good way of networking. You know, I mean, just be mindful of where you put your links at the same time, because there is kind of like a etiquette about it, you know, and that's just the wrong way. It makes you look bad. 9 out of 10, YouTube may end up deleting your account because you're looked at as a person that's spamming, and people will report you for that. So just don't do that as a whole. Don't do it. Number 4 is, do not try to be like everybody else. And it feels like that's just the biggest thing nowadays. You know, it's almost like when someone sees someone do something, everybody else wants to follow. Kind of like a monkey see, monkey do type thing. And it feels like people are not being original. Like you'll have somebody come out with an original idea, right? And it's like, oh my God, it's so great. And then you'll have 50,000 other YouTubers trying to do the same thing. And then they don't want to give the person who originally thought of the idea the credit. You know, just try to be original, be yourself. There's so many people that want to be like PewDiePie, want to be like Soda Pop, and want to be like, I mean, Ali A. I mean, just all these other people that are out there. You know, be yourself. Them people are who they are, and that's why they got to where they are, is because they are who they are. You know, be your original self. People can tell after a while when you're faking it, when you're not being real, when you're just, you know, making videos, copying someone else. You know, I feel like me personally as a viewer, I don't want to see 50 videos of the same thing. I want to see 50 videos of different things. You know, it's like, just be yourself. People just copy something, and it's all about views. It's a bandwagon thing. You know, just be yourself, guys, and people will see it. People will see, you know, this is the real you, because you can't fake who you really are. You only can fake who you are for a certain period of time. And last but not least, number 5 is do not let hate affect you. Because people are always going to hate you. You could be the best YouTuber out there. You could be the best this, the best that. People are always going to find something to hate on, to bash you about, make you feel crappy. So don't let hate affect you. Don't let hate get you down, because, you know, it happens. People are going to come in your comments and say, yeah, dude, you suck. You're fat. You're ugly. You know, and sometimes those people just comment and trolling yourself because their lives suck. And they feel like, oh, well, I can just comment on this person's stuff, you know, whatever. Don't let it bring you down. Look at it as, hey, you commented on my video, right? Cool. And you gave me another view. So thanks. You helped me in the long run. Look at it in a positive way. Take things that are negative and turn it into a positive thing. So yeah, guys, those are my top 5 do's and don'ts for whether you're a beginning YouTuber or a YouTuber that's still going. I know I'm not perfect, but these are things for me being on for about almost 6 months. You know, what I have observed with other people and things that I try to do myself and don't try to do. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, as well as don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Bofina1, that's BOFINA1, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/Bofina1, and on Facebook at Bofina1. And all the 3 of those links will be down below in the description box. And also, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you guys follow these do's and don'ts? Are there other things that you would add or take out? And, you know, what are some things that you guys think about as beginning YouTubers or people that have been doing YouTube for a while? So hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace, Fan Army.